When I first moved from Chicago to Texas, we had the way we cut hair there that was kind of different. So you want details? Let's dive in. Welcome back to another episode of the Detail Barbers Club podcast. All right. You ever got to the point where you, somebody, or something, or even some places just didn't fit or work together? As time goes on, you thinking to yourself, it's time to move on. That's when reality starts to set in, that you and that person, place, thing has finally reached its peak. That, my friends, is what we diving in deep about today. Outgrowing where you grew. We all know what that feels like. Maybe you put on a few pounds and your favorite jeans don't fit no more. Or when you in high school, you come off a summer break, your feet got a little bigger, so your favorite J's don't fit no more. Hey, we got some great stuff coming up on the show, but first things first, why move? Hey, barber friends, I know it's something y'all been thinking about for a while. And reason being is to better your family, your finances, or simply you just been in the same environment your whole life and now you're looking for a new adventure. You know what they say, if you don't like where you live, move. Whatever personal reasons is for wanting to relocate, there are some really great reasons why relocation can be good for you. It can give you an opportunity to explore other places in the world and meet new people. Another is that your financial responsibilities have changed. And where you at now just ain't cutting it, so relocation can help you advance in your career. Or relocation can help provide some stability for you and your family. Today we're going to be talking about the benefits of relocation. With all the moving pieces in our lives, it can be hard to keep track of all the different reasons why you should or shouldn't move. So let me break down some of the top reasons a barber might consider relocating. 1. Market demand. Barbers may want to relocate to an area where there's a high demand for the services you want to provide. For example, if it's something that's trending in the barber field, and to be honest, most barbers are heavily influenced by trends. If it has some virality, it can help get you noticed. If you're good at being trendy, or create your own to get paid. But let's say this particular style of thing not popping where you at. As a barber who actually done this, I urge you consider relocating to an area where the demand is high for it in order to take full advantage. All right, let me explain. When I first moved from Chicago to Texas, we had the way we cut hair there that was kind of different. So in Chicago, we used to things like doing ball fades and tapers and things like that. So when I moved to Texas, it was this haircut in particular called the ball taper. Now, I hadn't really known what it was. I never really seen nobody do it, nobody wear it, because I was from a whole different part of the country, and just the way we cut hair was different from here. What I'm saying is, had I never left where I was only accustomed to doing what I knew, who knows if or when I would have been introduced to what now is one of my favorite haircuts to perform. 2. Change of scenery. Think about where you are right now. Is that environment allowing you the ability to charge the kind of price you want to receive? Okay, so in my situation, when I first moved from Chicago to Texas, I searched for a barbershop to cut in until I found one. Really, it was the only one that had an open chair for me, but the owner, the barbers, and the people was cool. So I cut there for 2 years. I was able to build my clientele quickly. At a certain point, I knew I wanted to provide another level of service, and where I was at the time wasn't going to allow me to do that. So that's when I decided to move to a private suite. Therefore, I could create the ambiance and provide the clients that I serve the type of experience that I wanted to. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that in the shop atmosphere I was in. So at that point, relocation was absolutely beneficial to me. 3, more opportunities for success. A better location, more visibility, foot traffic, accessibility to your ideal clients, you name it. To be honest, certain cities are booming. That means there's less of a chance you'll deal with a super competitive market. Maybe you in an area that's heavily consumed by hustle and bustle, and you just want to slow it down a bit. 4, it's the psychological benefit. First of all, moving gives you a chance to start over and be whoever you want to be. You could ditch your old habits, create new ones that better reflect who you are right now, today. And while it's true the change could be scary, it's also an opportunity for growth. Your life will never be the same as it exactly was before you moved. That don't mean it won't be even better than before. Studies show that when people move from a place they lived in for a long time to somewhere new, such as across country or even across town, they tend to be more positive and optimistic about their lives. They feel like they have more control over their own destiny because they made the decision to leave behind their old life and start fresh somewhere else. And this feeling can last for months or even years after the move. And that's another thing I could testify to. When I first moved here to Texas, one of the first things that I felt instantly was a peace of mind. And I tell people that all the time, like, it's nothing like having a peace of mind when you're used to certain situations and, you know, it feel like those walls start to close in on you, like to be able to break free from that and start over in a new place. It was so gratifying. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity that I have to do that. And I recommend that you do the same thing as well. All right, so let's walk it back. Let's go back over the 4 points. 1 was the market demand. Relocating gives you the ability to control how you want to be present and to gain the type of clientele that you like to receive. 2 was the change of scenery. I can't tell you how important that was for me and my business. So yeah, keep that in mind. 3 is the unlimited possibilities for success. Just the idea of stepping out what you're familiar with to another location, it opens the doors for opportunities that you never even knew was there had you never made that move. And last but not least, number 4, the psychological benefits. Like I say, this one was probably the most noticeable one to me when we moved, because it was just that feeling of freedom, of not being boggled down by the things and the surroundings that I was used to and that I had become accustomed to my whole life. So yeah, these are some of the reasons that I see being beneficial to relocating, whether you moving from the shop you at or across town or even out of state. I hope you gained something from this. If you did, leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'll catch y'all in the next one.
This what they want.